as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand
One, we are at one, we are.
hey, hey.
One, we are at one, we are at one, we are at one. Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate. We are all the same. So much trouble tearing us apart. Poison arrows shoot straight to your heart. We can change if we try. Just believe it's worth your time.
If you hadn't already guessed, I'm in San Pedro de Alcántara.
One, we are at
And why, you may ask yourself? Well,
one, we are at one.
I'm coming for breakfast to the Hogan stand. Zero Hero Partners. I wonder if Ross and Amy are in.
Let the feeling in.
Ooh, COVID quiet. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Nicole. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Happy New Year.
Nice to see you. Happy New Year.
It's really nice. It's very quiet, but you've just opened, really. No, for breakfast
We
now.
have just opened, but it is quiet anyway. So. But we're here.
You're here.
We're here, we're
And
open.
that's more than a lot of people can say. Okay, well, I'm staying for breakfast, so...
Good. Let's grab a table and feed you.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
One, we are at one, we are at.
They've been to an Irish pub in Ireland, but one can only assume that this is a good representation. Food is excellent. Did a lot of age concern events here. Service is amazing. Owners are charming. A real hashtag better together thing. Sunday lunches are awesome. They're doing a special lunch now for €10. What do you think? And a great outside terrace. Look at that, even a selection of reading material while you hang out. Maybe not Frontline Ocean, but it's certainly Frontline Boulevard. And of course, Hannah's quizzes on a Thursday when permitted. A pleasure to chat for a moment with Ross, owner here at the Hogan stand. Ross, I've had the most amazing half Irish breakfast.
Good.
Delicious, really good.
Glad you enjoyed it.
I did very much, and seeing that you're open now 11 till 6 is obviously the changes you've had, closing at 6, opening at 8. I mean, the whole COVID situation's been crazy.
Absolutely crazy and very hard, quite stressful on people trying to deal with changes as we're watching the laws change almost every week or every 2 weeks. But we have to do what we can, and we have to try and survive this and stay open as much as we can and get as many hours where the doors are open as possible.
When did you first open the doors of the Hogan stand?
The 18th of May of this year. You mean after COVID?
No, I mean for the very first time.
Oh,
originally.
2002.
Wow, 2002, 18
Yeah,
years.
18 years ago, yeah.
Se dice pronto, 18 años, 18 years.
18 años ahora, sí.
Quite a lot of changes in that time. Tell us a bit about
Oh, wow.
the young Ross starting off here
Wow.
20 years ago.
It's a long time ago. Well, I came here first myself to the Hogan Sandwich 2011. Well, my business partner opened here in 2002. And when he came here, San Pedro was such a different town to what it is now. We had no boulevard, we had no motor. We had a motorway going right past our front door here. And originally we just had one section in the bar, and then they extended to out the back with our hallway, and then another extension onto this side. So the business has grown and grown and grown over the years, thankfully. So that's why now it's a bigger business, but it's a bigger challenge to stay afloat during this current crisis.
I imagine the main concerns like having fresh food, keeping the staff when you don't know what's happening. By the time this interview airs, who knows what might have happened?
Correct. Well, who knows? It's changing. I think it's the Ariamente ahora. It keeps changing the laws, but we have had to cut the staff right back down. We have less than half the team that we had in 2019, and we're putting more people on the ERTE system, the Spanish furlough system, and we have no choice. We have to survive somehow, some way. As you say, by the time this interview airs, I just hope and pray that the doors are still open and we're still allowed to trade.
In general, I think the owners in the entertainment industry are suffering perhaps as more than anybody. I mean, it's your staff, it's you. Do you see you being able to see it through? I mean, a lot of people are very scared, and it's hard with the investments you have daily in a business to
the
hold
cost
on.
of just opening the doors alone are quite high. But there's not a whole lot of help from the government for our industry. Recently, there was an article came out from the Junta de Andalucía that told us they were going to give us 1,000 euros per bar, restaurant, hospitality industry, and to be honest with you, it's just simply not enough. It's not enough help. I mean, 1,000 euros won't help us in the grand scheme of things over 12 months of not trade and not being able to open all of the hours that we can normally, and it's just not enough help, to be honest with you. And it'll fall down for the next 5 or 6 years. I'm going to be paying back bank loans to keep this business open through COVID. The landlords collect their money and everybody is being paid as normal, but it'll fall on us owners to see it through and to pay the bills.
A lot of responsibility, a lot of stress.
Yeah, well, it is very stressful, but I mean, we have to keep the bright side, and we have to keep the face up and keep on going. I mean, if we give in to the stress and we give in to the stress of the situation, then there's no point in being here. We might as well close the doors. We have to try and keep the chin up.
Well, you've been doing this for a long time, and you've been through more than one crisis.
Yeah.
However, this one is slightly different. How do you feel the people? What are they scared? What's the general consensus amongst your guests?
Yeah,
clients?
There has been a big change in attitude actually only in the last couple of weeks. Since we went through the festive period, I think people are feeling much more afraid because this third wave, if that's what they're calling it, seems to be a bit more close to home. There's a lot more people in the area in Marbella that seem to be contagious or catching it. So I feel that people are afraid, and of course we in turn have had to cancel a lot of things. We've put the quiz on pause for the moment because it was quite popular. And
Hannah Murray's Thursday quizzes?
Hannah Murray's Thursday quiz. We've also put our live music on pause because the rules for the last 9 months has been no dancing, but we've been able to do acoustic music just to entertain people, but we've also put that on pause simply because there's just not enough people coming out of their houses and coming into the bars at the moment.
But you are open at the moment as it stands, time of recording this show, from 11 in the morning until 6 in the evening, and I saw you had a fabulous COVID lunch menu. Is that possible? €10?
Yeah, we have a lockdown lunch. It's one of those things that's literally going out at cost price because we just want to turn the stock over to try and keep the industry moving, keep trying to pay the bills for the staff and trying to keep them doing things, keep the stock fresh. We need to rotate as much as we can. So doing things like that is literally giving it out at cost price. We have a lot of main courses on a beer or a wine or a drink or a coffee, what have you, for €10. I just can't do it.
You can't go wrong there. I mean, as a client, you can't go wrong. That's for sure.
Yeah. So we're doing as many things as we can, as many offers as we can, and trying to adapt weekly almost, as I was saying a while ago, to keep paying the bills.
Well, you have our full support, and I know that you
Much
have a
appreciated.
very good and big following locally. If we could just get people to realise that you have a very under control here, all the safety measures.
Yeah, we have all of our tables are socially distanced. Luckily enough, we have a big enough interior, so we can socially distance tables, and we can still take quite a few people here, given our new 4-hour new capacity, which also changes bi-weekly. But luckily we have the space. We can socially distance and we can keep people safe.
Your Sunday lunches are also quite famous.
They are indeed,
Big
absolutely.
quantity, very delicious.
Yeah, very, very popular. Thank God, still very popular. Our phone is ringing. We're constantly taking reservations and fully booked on Sundays. So I would advise people, if they'd like a good Sunday lunch and good value, to come here or to ring and reserve and see if you can get the table you desire.
Judy likes to consider herself a clever young woman, which is why she thought very carefully before choosing her insurance company. Now that she needs it, she's jolly glad she chose Linear Director, as it looks as if she might have something better to do. Why don't you be clever, like Judy? Call Linear Director on 952 14 78 34 and see which policy is best for you.
When I'm the designated driver, I think it's only fair that I get to choose a zero-hero venue that rewards me with free soft drinks. My friends all get to choose and booze, and they feel safe going home with me. Make sure that you get your reward for being the designated driver. Why pay if you don't have to?
Ross, if we are going to go into lockdown and find yourselves closed, will you be doing like other restaurants and turning to the home delivery?
Yes, we will. Yeah, we're going to be doing takeaways as best we can. We've just started offering our Sunday lunch as a takeaway, and we're signing up to Deliveroo and to Uber Eats, which will come online over the next week or so. For anybody who would like some takeaway, we'll be doing all the menus. We will probably be doing the offers. I'll have to confirm at a later date, but even the lockdown lunch might go out as a delivery. So, just as I say, to tie over the stock and to keep turning things over, we'll do what we can to survive.
Every adversity produces a new opportunity.
I'm not sure if the opportunities have arrived in this industry yet, but maybe they will soon.
Yeah, and the thing, as you say, you just got to keep adapting, keep aware, and obviously count on the continued support of a community that really does love you guys.
Yeah, we're lucky. We do have a lot of local support, thankfully, and we've built it up over the 18 years, as you say. It's just keeping people safe and socially distanced and doing what we can to be responsible business people here in San Pedro.
Well, best of luck, Ross. I know you guys are going to be just great.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Nicole.
Well, we heard about the fabulous event today with belly dancers and singers. So come along.
We are one. Let the music get to your heart. Let it set you on your way. No time to hesitate.
Elena from Las Tardes con Elena, with our husband Jose with a camera guy, interviewing the ladies with a belly dance for us.
I will shoot straight to your heart.
عيوني كانوا عيوني كانوا عيوني بكوا عيوني كانوا وذكريات عشان تحسوا أي شيء ولا تشغلني ولا تحيرني ولا تشغلني ولا تحيرني بعد اللي قلته واللي عملته بعد اللي قلته واللي عملته حرمت ما تحبنيش أنا بكرهك وزي بكيها سيسيري زرقها
urahi, bésame ya, urahi. Nagila
El Gaucho, the Banús are Zero Hero partners. That means you get free soft drinks for the designated driver. Please do come and visit Noelia and Umberto and the team. Sebastian is the manager. They've got a lovely, friendly staff. The food is very, very good. They're doing home deliveries as well, so no reason not to support them. And of course, buy some jewellery from Noelia. I couldn't believe those earrings she was wearing were just 35 euros. Just goes to show appearances can be deceiving, and sometimes that's a good thing. Anyway, that's it for me this week. Please do take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other, and I look forward to welcoming you back once again next week for more of what's going on in Marbella Now. Hasta pronto. Cuidados. Ciao.
Straight to your heart. We can change if we try.